Hello, I am sitting in my car because I would like to talk about how to take care of your back pain while driving. So I'm going to give you a few tips here. One is when you are driving, I want you to think about scooting your rear end all the way back into the seat. So for those of you that have a habit of sliding your rear end forward in the seat a little bit, guess what? That rounds your low back, and the low back does not like that at all, especially if you have a disc issue. But most back pain does not like being in a rounded position. It's not what's considered a neutral spine position. So when you sit in any position, whether it's the car or outside of the car, I want you to think about really scooting your rear end all the way back to the back of the seat. I mean, really jamming it in there. At the same time as arching your back a little bit, your low back a little bit. And then once you're jammed in there and you've been arching your back, then you can relax your back and you'll be in more of a neutral position. You're going to have habits. So you're going to start to go to your bad habits again. So this is where the mindfulness and mindful back comes in. Set yourself up well when you first get in the car. And then repeatedly as you are driving, I want you to check in and ask yourself, can I scoot my buttocks back more? Because I guarantee you that you will go to your old ways, we humans do that, and slide your rear end forward in the chair a little bit. And even a little bit rounds your low back and will irritate it. So just occasionally, driving, sitting in the car, scoot that rear end back again, arch your low back a little bit. The other piece that's important is lumbar support. Every car is different. The worst car seat known to man and woman is a bucket seat. Bucket seats tend to have zero lumbar support, and they tend to also be tilted where your buttock is lower and your knees are higher. That is a position when your buttock is, this is from the side, when your buttock is lower and your knees are higher, that automatically pushes your back into a rounded position. It's just the way the body's built. So ideally, you want to have your car seat pulled away enough from the pedals where you can still easily touch them, but your knees aren't so high. If you have an adjustable car seat that can tilt the seat pan, the seat pan is the part you sit on. If you have an adjustment where you can tilt your buttocks, hips a little higher, not a lot, just slightly higher than the knees, that will automatically help you keep an arch in your back better. And then of course, finally, having good lumbar support in the car is vital. So if it's not already built into your car, bringing a lumbar pillow or even just taking your jacket off and wadding it up and putting it in your waist, low back area. The arch that we all naturally have in our low back needs to be maintained when you're sitting. And that protects the spine and the discs, and so that you can also not overstretch the back, which creates more inflammation. A lot of people tend to put the pillow too low, so they put it right behind their hips and buttocks, and that actually doesn't help support your arch so well. It just pushes your hips forward. So you want the buttocks and the hips pushed all the way back in the seat, and then the pillow is just supporting at the waist, low back area. And last but not least, habits. Keep your upper body, your shoulders back. We tend to sometimes, when we're focusing in front of us, like with driving or reading or watching the TV, where our eyes go, we humans tend to want to get closer to it and lean forward. This leaning forward from the shoulders and head tends to round your low back also. So think of staying back, keeping your shoulders back, your head back, and your buttocks back. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Good luck driving.